Good morning from San Marino. Right, we're just setting off for the day. Lyndsay's going to kick off the driving, but I wanted to film this bit here because we ground out coming in yesterday. The tow bar ground out on this bit over here, so let's see if it grinds out on the way out. Yeah, she's taking it nice and slowly. Go on, love, you're all right.
I know, but
Ooh.
still.
Is it going to grind out? Yes, it is. Ouch. I guess it's lucky we got the tow bar on, to be fair, otherwise it would be the van grinding out. But there we are. We're off.
Make me do the bit that makes it look like we've ground out.
we ground out on the way in. And then also I had to spin round and reverse up the hill, and I burned the clutch out, and we didn't film all that yesterday.
So to get into where we parked up, make sure you don't turn right at the first one, go straight up to the second one, and you're less likely to have to reverse up. Because it's quite tight.
Right, let's hit the road.
Oh my god, the roads are... I wouldn't even say this is a road. This is... Why is there not a straight line road that we're driving on? What have you plumbed in? We've switched because that was so stressful. And I don't need that stress. And he really enjoys this, so... You know, I think he's also getting a bit bored being in the passenger seat. Happy back to your happy place?
Yeah, right. I was worried for you. I was stressing. We're on pretty bad roads. They're not very good tarmac. They're windy. And I was worried for you. But now I'm in the driving seat. I'm not so worried. Okay, they have space for us. I've checked us in. I don't know how much it is yet, but I'll tell you what, this looks something special. Wait till you see the pool. Boys are going to love this one. We just both looked at each other and went, this is a gem. And I'll show you why in a minute. But first of all, to get this awning out and get a bit of shade.
While the kids are playing in the pool, I have decided to use my Readly to download some articles to read when we're on the ferry from Brindisi to Vlora. Now, I don't know much about Albania. I've been scrolling through and downloading and bookmarking, and I've got loads ready to read, but one's caught my eye and distracted me. Campervan magazine have rated the countries from the most expensive campsites through to the cheapest. In Albania, 2 adults with electric and your vehicle on a pitch are looking at paying on average £11.04 per night. That's blooming awesome. I'm looking forward to testing that one. We've been using Readly as a family because we can have 5 users on one account for over a year now. George has grown up a little bit since last year, bless him. He writes for his own school magazine. So it's not just about the Beano and going back and reading the old articles and the old editions. He is now really into This Week Junior, which was a bit more newsy and just the right level for kids. Readly has thousands of magazines and newspapers available to read, covering topics from motorhomes to sport to better health and absolutely everything in between. If you fancy giving Readly a go and finding out if there's a topic or a magazine that speaks to you, use the link in our description and you get 2 months completely free, so you can give it a go. And the best thing is, if it's not for you, you can just cancel at any time.
And this is the reason this campsite is a gem. This pool complex is amazing.
It's bliss.
The boys have played here all afternoon. We come to cool off. You can hear the kids having fun in the background.
I was basically sat in the pool reading my book. It's been bloody lovely.
Hasn't it? This is our kind of place, this is our kind of place. So in contrast to the McDonald's we keep showing you, look, I wanted to show you the nice healthy tea that Lyndsay's knocked up. What you got there, love?
We have got some veggies, some fresh mozzarella balls because we're in Italy. We've got some stuffed peppers, hummus, and some Spanish tortilla because that was what was on offer in Lidl. So we went the Spanish route as well. So a mix of everything.
See, we do eat healthy sometimes too.
We eat healthy most of the time, we just don't always show it.
Right. So the boys have been watching the Women's Euro final, and it's just about to end, and it's 2-1 to England, as I'm sure you guys know. It's nail biting stuff. It's nearly over.
Whoa!
Harry, how excited is he? Right, the sun's going down.
We've waited until now because it's been so hot.
Right, it has. And this place was pretty busy earlier, and waving this camera around with the kids playing in the pool does not go down too well. So let's show you around this little campsite, this area right now.
By pretty busy, it wasn't too busy though, it was lovely.
Yeah, it was just right.
It wasn't crowded, it wasn't over. There were just lots of children. The little restaurant on site also doubles as reception, so you come in here and you check in, as do the swimmers. It's just lovely. We're right in the heart of Italy, right in the middle. If you look at the map, we probably couldn't be more central. And it's completely farmyard and farmland around us, and I'm loving the old farm equipment that's just left around. It's going rusty, it looks really cool and quirky. The reason we picked this stop is that beautiful pool. The boys spent all afternoon in there playing on the slides, going through the tunnels. We had crocodile fights. It has been gorgeous. I even spent a lovely hour just reading my book, laying in the water. Now, we think this used to be just an air with a pool. They've made it smaller. There are a lot less parking spaces now. There's only 16. Looking at Google Maps, they used to be quite tightly packed in. Now it's a beautiful campsite. We think it's probably going to cost us about €50, so £10 per person, over 11, £8.50 for George, and then £10 for the unit per night. We have to double check that, and I'll let you know in the morning what we actually paid. Look at this gorgeous children's play area. It's absolutely lovely. A little bit hot during the day though. Some of it's metal. I can imagine there'd be some Scorchio bits. I had a really happy Harry when he realised there were football goals. He's not used them yet because it's so hot and there's not a lot of shade. But he judges every campsite by their football facilities. The football pitch might not be undercover, but the ping pong table definitely is. So it's nice and shaded. They'll be playing that tomorrow.
And it wouldn't be a campsite review without showing you the facilities quickly. So while there's nobody here, let me quickly show you. A shower. And then there's a couple of toilets as well. And some sinks over here. And then on the outside of the building, there's unisex toilets and showers there. So there's plenty actually of showers, more than enough. There's a nice benched area under cover there. And we're pitched up right here. Okay, we're losing light very, very quickly. So we'll wrap it up there. But there's a quick tour of this campsite. We're going to put a link in the description, guys, if anyone's interested, if anyone's coming down this way. But that pool is the puller. That's definitely why you want to be here, for that pool. It is awesome. Can't wait till it opens in the morning. Okay, it's 10 to 9 at night, and we've been plugged in all afternoon. It was only 50% down on the batteries, I think, and they're still only 92% charged. So it does take a while to charge these batteries. It really, really does. But we'll be fully charged before we set off in the morning. Good morning. I'm just back from the shower. Look at that pool. Is that pool not amazing? That's what really, really makes this stop. I know you guys have been in the comments on our social media asking, how do we find these stops? Well, we'll tell you that in a moment. But I'm just back from the shower. Let's go and find Lynn, see where she is. Lynn's is probably doing her yoga over here. Morning, Lynn's.
Morning.
Having a stretch?
Yeah, I'm so stiff.
Listen,
Got the bloody camera.
they want to know how we find these park-ups. I thought we'd show them how we find these park-ups.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I'll show you how I found this one using the laptop and narrowing it down to swimming pools. Okay, I go to searchforsites.co.uk. Then I go to advanced search. Now in advanced search you can actually drop it down and choose by what country you want to be in. So we'll click that one there and we'll head down and choose Italy. Then what I want to do is filter by facility. That's very important. And what I can do now is choose outdoor pool. Now it's just shown me all the stops in Italy with an outdoor pool. And we've got one right over here somewhere. I think that's where we are, right here. Capitello camping. There we go. And then of course it'll tell you a little bit of information about the reviews or what have you. And there are some photos. And there is the pool. And that's why I chose this particular stop for that pool for the boys.
I've had to give up, I'm traumatised. Hundreds of ants were coming out of one little ant's nest. And then I looked around and there's hundreds of ants' nests as well, so I'm a bit freaked out.
There are a lot of ants nests here, aren't there?
Yeah.
Oh, 9-2.
Now we also use the mobile version to find park-ups. Searchforsites.co.uk is our most used app. We also use Park for Night as a backup. There are more stops on Park for Night, the app, but I just like the interface of Search for Sites. It's just a much better interface to use to find your park-ups. It's El Scorchio already. Whew. We're in the centre of Italy and we're getting 36, 37 degrees, so heat, so very hot. Right, let's see where these boys are. They're having way too much fun by the looks of it.
Okay, watch me.
I'm 51 years old. I don't launch at 51 very easy.
Here we go.
I think we all agreed this is probably the best stop we found yet on this road trip. The boys were just playing by the poolside all day. I even put my editing aside and left the laptop alone and stayed playing in the pool with the boys. Right, that was too much fun, but I've got to go and pack that camper van up and get on the road. But first of all, let's go and get the bread I ordered yesterday. Right, let's go and get this bread and pay for last night and see exactly how much that was. And get ready to check out, really. Get this van packed up while the boys are still playing in there. Get the pitch put away and get back on the road because we're heading to Pompeii today. Oh, it's okay to get some bread and check out?
3 adults
Yeah?
and 2 kids.
Okay, wonderful.
And 1 camper.
And 1 camper.
57.
Wonderful. There you go, 57 euros. They've charged 2 children for Harry and George, and Eddie's an adult, classed as an adult, of course. So thank you so much. Thank you. So £47.98 for this stop. There you go, guys. Don't forget, I'm going to put a link in the description for you. If you're coming down Italy, highly recommend this one.
This place is heavenly. I've just spotted the day trippers who are actually using the shaded area for their picnics. Really good. But as much as we want to stay another night, we're going to go to Pompeii.